Man, I know I'm gonna be on the fence of the unpopular opinion side, especially openly being an APS-C crop sensor fan, and for the fact that both the R5 and R6 aren't even out yet, and especially for the R6, which is set to be coming out at the end of August. Here's my thoughts on why I actually like the R6 more than I thought, and especially with those ones that are already in the Canon EF and RF lens ecosystem or are looking to jump onto it. You know, it's like that's probably the camera I reckon you should get, but there are some catches at the end, and I want to state that, and you know, that's something that you've just got to watch out for before you jump in. So, you know, keeping that in mind, I hope that with these things mentioned at the end, if we make enough noise, Canon can fix some of these in firmware updates. So let's talk about it, man. Now look, let's dive into it. Here's what I'm digging about the EOS R6 so far. The body design and the ergonomics look great, and this is something Canon knows how to get right. From the grip to the joystick, having a fully articulating flip screen that is fully touch screen through the whole UI, not just for touch focusing, dual UHS-II SD card slots in the correct position and not in the battery compartment. And speaking of batteries, a newer LPE6NH cell in the same shape as the previous model, but 14% more capacity and still backwards compatible with the previous models as well. Finally, IBIS on the sensor, where with the right lenses, Canon are claiming, again, to be truly tested for both video and photo, up to 8 stops of stability on a full frame camera, which honestly to me, I think is insane. Like, even thinking that they're able to do that for real. And finally, to hit home, dual pixel autofocus version 2. And as if Canon's autofocus was not smooth and fast enough already, they're bringing things like head detection autofocus, animal AF for animals like birds in flight, which honestly, I don't even know the level of AI that is needed and is taken to be able to make that happen, and extreme low light autofocus performance overall. Whew. Now, honestly, from a body design standpoint, this will be one of the most user-friendly hybrid cameras to come out in a long time. And that's just me speaking from a video standpoint, let alone the photography features such as fast 12 FPS mechanical and 20 FPS electronic shooting modes. It's almost like a baby 1DX Mark III. Next are the video recording features, the favorite part, which honestly, if you compare it to the most popular hybrid full frame camera of the last 2 years, of Sony a7 III, in my personal and humble opinion, not triggering any fanboys out there, this is a major step up. I'll throw the specs on the screen so you'll be able to have time to obviously see it, pause and look through them, so I don't bore you reading the pure numbers because you probably heard them and seen them before. Now for me, especially if you record in the 10-bit 422 H.265 modes all the time, which I seriously recommend you do because you get higher bit rates there as well. And for the fact that it basically shoots near enough full frame 4K UHD 60 frames a second with Canon C-Log, and which, if you look at the £3,500 body only in UK Panasonic Lumix S1H, it can't even do that since it has a mandatory 1.5x crop on the full frame sensor when you go into the 4K 60 frames a second mode. So based on this, provisionally speaking, without full testing, this is impressive. Overall, these are the things that make me feel like even at the £2,499 body only price, the EOS R6 actually looks like it's worth it. But I did say at the end there was going to be a big but. It wouldn't be right, man, if I didn't state some of the things I was worried about and concerned, even with all of this having to go on, you know, so that it wouldn't just be a case of, hey, because of that, just buy it and get on with it, right? Firstly, it hasn't fully been tested with full production models in real world in different shooting situations yet. So that's the first thing we got to really wait for. Second, there is so far no unlimited recording modes on any of the key or the basic shooting modes like 1080p up to 60 frames a second or 4K up to 30 frames a second. The horrible trash use of micro HDMI port, which, oh, come on a big camera body like that, you went from being on mini back to micro when you should have either kept mini or moved up to full-size HDMI. Like, come on, man. No all-eye, no all-intra codec compression technique at all, which, like, when you think about the 90D and the EOS R can do that, you know, it is something that should be there. Now, obviously, Canon rumors, which at this point we might as well just call them Canon because the guy's just been on a roll, has stated that firmware updates should be coming to add all-eye codec compression into the R6. So fingers crossed, let's hope that happens. A baby cripple hammer of a 1.07 times crop in all the 4K shooter modes, which, let's be honest, it's not a deal breaker. It isn't a deal breaker, but come on, we know it shouldn't be there. I just had to mention it. But man, the one that really kills it is no dual recording to both SD cards simultaneously at the same time. Like, seriously, this, I think this needs to be addressed. I won't lie to you, man. You've got dual card slots, just enable that feature. And honestly, I'll go as far as saying that even if there was a small fee for a paid upgrade to unlock some form of internal unlimited recording, and also you're able to do it, it's like, look, I'll be real, man, it sounds crazy, but if I was in that position and they offered a small little fee to unlock that, man, it'd be crazy, but I'll do it. I'm crazy, but you know what, I would do it. Overall, man, the saga for these new EOS R cameras, man, it does not stop. So I'm eager to see what they're gonna be like, especially when they're fully tested with production model and people have spent their money on it and given real world use, whether it's run and gun, more control situations, what it's gonna be. But I can't shake that feeling, man. I like the R6 overall. Canon have got time to fix certain things that can be fixed in firmware updates. Let me know what you think, and we'll see how things go. But yeah, man, that's about it for me. Another talking head video. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's see, man, what, you know, it's exciting time, so I really want to get your thoughts on it. Let me know what you think of the R6, if it's something that you like, you know, and I might be dropping some other videos on the R5 as well, because that's a whole nother beast in itself, and I have a different feeling for the R5. So check it out, man. Let me know what you guys think. Again, Ben from Lover of Tech. If you enjoy videos like this, you know what to do. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're part of Team TLS, the Tech Lover Squad, so you do not miss videos when they come off the press right into your inbox and your feeds. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I hope you're safe during this time. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.